It's very difficult because Rick was a comedy hero of mine, and it was a dream to get him to play my dad. I've been told I look like him for my whole career, so
Yes.
it was just a dream, and we never thought we'd do it. But he came in and was lovely, and I feel so privileged to have worked with him. But there we are. That's unfortunately a reality now. Yeah.
Was Rick one of those who inspired you along the way with things like The Young Ones?
God, totally. The Young Ones was a comedy awakening for me. Yeah, I used to run into school with my friends, and it'd be the first and only thing we spoke about when that was on. It just blew our minds that someone was putting that sort of anarchy on telly. Wonderful stuff, yeah.
And then all those years later, for you to write something that he is involved in, it must have been...
Honestly, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And when I first met him, I was petrified. And he walked into the room and put his arms around me and just went, "Comrade," in my ear.
in that voice.
And then from that point onwards sent me a series of unbroadcastable texts. Yeah.
Superb.
In a good way. Yeah.
What was he like to work with?
He was wonderful. He was just a force of nature, and passionate and ambitious and hilarious. And yeah, if anything, he was too professional for me. It's credit to what an amazing actor he was, really, that you imagine him to be anarchic off screen, but in fact he wanted to know why he was saying anything, and he was a proper actor.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say, because that's what struck me after his death more than anything else, when inevitably you start reviewing somebody's work, particularly in the job that I'm in and Dan's in. You end up looking back at everything that they did in the whole,
of course.
in the round, and it's just his acting was out of this world, really, as well as being a dead funny person.
He was brilliant. It's too easy to say that he, spent a lot of time on screen smashing things up. He was far, far better than that. And when I was acting opposite him, and just a cocked eyebrow said more than than most people can with their whole range of facial expressions.
He was
incredible.
Really good at the one
really
eyebrow
exciting.
raised.
I don't want to be maudlin about it, because it was exciting to meet him and work with him. I feel very lucky. Yeah.
Sure, but you must miss him very much.
Terribly. We went back and filmed the stuff in the house for the Christmas special that's coming up, and it was so strange. There's a very distinctive scene where he pushes me into a Christmas tree, and it was strange to be standing in the same room.